How was your bank holiday weekend? If, like me, you were lucky enough to have a little bit of time off, you may have spent part of yesterday, as I did, in your local pub. British pubs, along with restaurants and cafes, are the lifeblood of our high streets. Pubs are also hugely important focal points for countless rural communities too, often doubling up as community and outreach centres, allowing people to help each other and keep an eye on the more vulnerable. There's nothing quite like a British pub. It's a wonderful fusion of business, of community and of culture. But the number of pubs continues to fall, hitting its lowest level on record, according to new research. There were over 47,000 pubs in England and Wales back in 2012. But that number's now plunged to less than 40,000 today, due to a combination of factors, not least more home entertainment, plus lockdown, of course, and now soaring energy bills on top of that. So we've lost over 7,000 pubs in a decade across England and Wales alone. That's getting on for a 20% drop in the number of locals. Think of the loss of business, the loss of joy, the loss of community spirit, the loss of togetherness that represents. And now the leaders of 6 of the country's largest brewers, including Green King and Admiral Taverns, they're warning of, quote, real and serious irreversible damage to our pubs over the coming months. Why? Survey evidence suggests more than half of small businesses, including pubs and restaurants, fear those sky-high energy bills could force them to close before the end of winter. Pub landlords are reporting their quoted utility bills this autumn are up 300% or more on this time last year. Ouch! Small firms are particularly vulnerable to bill hikes. Unlike households, businesses aren't protected by that off-gem energy price cap, and small firms have little bargaining power with the energy providers. And on top of that, firms pay 20% VAT on their energy bills, while most households pay just 5%, making life even harder for firms trying to control their cash flow. The big breweries, they're calling for immediate government intervention in the form of a support package for the hospitality sector as a whole, which employs 1 in 10 of the workforce, by the way. Plus, they want a cap on energy prices for businesses too. Now, some would say it's those breweries and the pub companies themselves that should be doing more to support their cash-strapped landlords. So that's our On the Money question today. How can the UK's pubs survive this coming energy crisis?